Are we loud, live, and in color? Are we loud, live, and in color? I think we are loud, live, and in color, girl. I think we're loud, live, and in color. Good morning, fam bam. Good morning to also to those of you who are going to be catching this on the playback way back. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I was I kept my word and I came on here today, even though y'all ain't give me no topics to talk about on today. Maybe it ain't nothing going on. Hey Charmaine, hey Amanda. Charmaine, I'm gonna give you a mod stick. Aren't you a moderator already, Amanda? Let's see. No, you weren't, but I added you as a moderator as well. Hey y'all, how we living? Oh yeah, thank you so much, Amber. Y'all see this TWA? I did dye it, okay? Because girl, I was full of gray, and I changed my mind on the color. I decided to do like a burgundy type of situation. Y'all can't really see it because the lighting ain't really right, but it's crude, girl. It's crude. It's crude, okay? It's crew. Hey Ariel. Hey Graceful. Hey Faith. Hey Keandra. Y'all know I have, for those of you watching on the playback way back, y'all know I have to speak to my family before we get into I ain't really got no topics of conversation, but y'all know I gotta speak to my family. Hi Monica. Thank you, Yodi. Thank you, Faith. I'm glad y'all like it. I just couldn't do the wigs no more, girl. Them things is hot. Okay, not saying that y'all ain't gonna see me in no wig no more, but I like my little fro. I keep cutting it though. At one point, it had got so big, y'all. It was like, well, I ain't gonna say so big, but it was like super thick and it was almost unmanageable. Like it was big, so I cut it again. I don't know. I just kind of like the short situation. Yes, I do have a work at home job site. Check the description box. Miss Trish is down in the description box. All right now, actually, I just updated it. For those of you that are looking for work at home jobs, y'all should check out the link in the description because there are a lot of people that are hiring right now. Right now, Charmaine, I didn't watch the verses. I caught like bits and pieces of it. I fell asleep. Child. I heard that it went on for a while though. Who won? I'm gonna watch it today though. Hey Keisha, how we living, boo? I am gonna catch the playback though, Charmaine. Hey Angela. Now, there is one thing that I wanted to touch on really quickly. Hey Hope. It was 3 hours. What? Wait, 3 hours? What in the heezy? For the sheezy. Now I've watched several of these versus battles, and I ain't seen that now that was 3 hours long, child. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit there and watch that for no 3 hours, child. That's what? Oh, baby, that's about as long as freaking The Color Purple. Child boo. And Amanda said it was boring. You know what? I heard that too. I don't know if I can sit there and watch it for no 3 hours, child. They seemed uncomfortable. Oh, Now I did click on it where they were kind of like telling stories, I guess, about the where the song, what made the song come about and different stuff like that. I was like, child, I had got sleepy. I cut it up. I said, I'll catch this tomorrow. Yodi said the energy was fluctuating like a MF on the verses. Child, I gotta watch it. I gotta see. I know I ain't gonna sit there for no 3 hours, but I definitely got to see it. Now, I did want to address something really quickly. Y'all know, for those of you, I should have put that in the description box as well. Let me pop that in the description box right quick, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. All right. So, I did get an email yesterday. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I told you guys to email me anything that you want to ask me as far as advice. Whether it be for me and the Juice Man, me by myself, whatever. Because Juice Man won't be on all of my videos because he does work from home as well. And he also, y'all know, he does his dialysis treatment. So some of these videos I will be doing on my own. But I did get someone who emailed me a question. And the person asked me, why don't I cuss as much? I'm not throwing shade at your question to the person that emailed me, because I'm assuming it was a genuine question. And I don't know. I guess I just naturally don't cuss as much. I guess people grow. That's just like I don't do a lot of the things I used to do on YouTube, like a lot of the vlogging and that type of stuff. I mean, I guess you just outgrow some stuff. and I just naturally don't cuss. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I still throw down a couple of F-bombs and MFers and all this other stuff, but I've just grown to where I don't feel like I need to. I just naturally don't curse as much. It's not that I'm trying to be a different person. I just naturally don't curse like I used to curse. I didn't know that was a bad thing. You know, I hope that's not a bad thing, and I hope that's not going to make you not watch me because I don't cuss like I used to cuss, you know. But I'm not down, like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, side eye your question or anything. I'm assuming it was a genuine question, but I just naturally don't curse as much. And plus you can't really cuss like that on YouTube no more anyway. I don't think. I ain't been on here in a while, but I don't, you know, whatever. I can't get accepted into the Facebook group and I don't know why. Are you answering the questions, Alvin? Do you have a photo? Is your page new? There are a lot of different reasons as to why you probably aren't being accepted into the group. If you have a picture, if your account ain't new, if you answering all the questions, I don't know why. Send one right now. Send one again. Let me know what your name is, and I'll, you know, shoot me a message on Facebook. That's what you do. Let's see. Hey Keisha, how you doing? Are you being safe in this pan and this demic, honey? Cussing Bill's character might not as much, but yes, okay, still can get cussed out. Trust me when I say it, okay? You can still get cussed out, okay? How is your neighbor that was on that stuff? Baby, queen. Okay, I guess I kind of got a story time for y'all. Lord, see, that's the thing. I really don't want to, I don't really want to get into nobody's business. If y'all knew the type of neighborhood that I lived in, y'all would be like, what the heck, all that going on? I mean, because I live around, on this particular street is a bunch of, you know, people that look like me. But in the neighborhood, it's, you know, it's a predominantly white neighborhood. I'm just going to put it out there like that. You know, I live on a fairly decent part of town. I don't know what up with that man. As a matter of fact, one of the Juice Man's friends that came over here, he called him a sophisticated crackhead. I guess he called him a sophisticated crackhead because he, you know, live in a nice neighborhood with a nice house and they got nice things, but he's on crack. Let me tell you about that right there, honey. Last night, I'm in the bed asleep. So I guess y'all gonna get a story time on today. Okay, I ain't gonna tell you all these people business. But I'm in the bed asleep upstairs. And I look down at my phone and I see the Juice Man calling me. And I'm like, why is this man calling me and he in the same house that I'm in? Like, why is you calling me on the fit on? Okay. So he's downstairs, like, babe, the police outside. The police outside. I said, the police? The police. Now, we don't... The police don't come over here. So if the police over here, something is going down, okay? Something going down if the police is over here. So of course I jump up out the bed and stuff, and I run to the window being nosy because the police. We have a gate around our house, a wooden privacy fence that goes all the way around our house. So the police was parked right in front of our gate. So I'm looking out the window like, what the heck going on? So I see them, they got their the spotlights on and they got these bright flashlights and they looking around the neighbor's house, the sophisticated crackhead, okay? So I'm looking out the window, I'm talking to the Juice Man, I'm like, what's going on? So, because we don't know what's going on. He just so happened to get up, go downstairs, probably to get some juice, honey, and saw the police outside. So, well, he didn't know they was the police at first. He said he was about to open the door and go out there because he thought it was just somebody, you know, just parked in front of our gate, you know, being suspicious. So he was going to go out there and investigate until he looked out there and he realized it was the police. So we just sitting there just looking and looking and looking and looking. And they walking around with the flashlights and all this stuff. And they go all up the hill to the other people's houses up the hill. And the man looking all in our gate with the flashlight. So I opened the door and I said, excuse me, officer. I said, is everything okay? Like, you know, y'all up here with your freaking spotlights on and the flashlights. It's a matter of an escape and they possibly around here. Do we need to go get our gap, you know? And to be able to protect ourselves just in case they bust through the door or something? He was like, no, nothing to worry about. Like, okay, but what you mean ain't nothing to worry about? And y'all out here, 2 or 3 of y'all with these bright lights. Don't no police come over here unless something going down. So they steady looking and looking and looking. I guess they don't find what they're looking for, so they leave. So I proceed, because I did see them go across the street to my neighbor's house. Now, me and her, we do talk from time to time. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we're friendly. We're neighbors. So I sent her a text message, because we do have each other's number. Something go wrong, I'll text her. If something go wrong over here, she'll text me. So I text her. I was like, is everything all right? Because the police did go in her house. Child, she didn't text me back. She called me. And basically, long story short, this man is on some ooh-wee, honey. And they ain't together no more. And he told her he gonna do something to her, child. So she called the police on him. And that's the whole reason why the police was out there last night. So speaking of, yeah, that's my mini story time. I don't want to go into too much detail on their business. But yeah, he no longer around here. Okay, he no longer around here, boo-boo. Let's see. I missed you too, Golden. So that was a little mini story time for y'all. Sassy said exactly. Now, why is that a combo? This is not stand-up comedy. Cussing is not always warranted. That's true. Hey, M-Town boy. So like I said, I don't think the person's email was necessarily shady. I just thought it was, you could have asked me in the chat, child. Could ask me in the chat, but I just naturally don't curse as much. And I guess I've just grown. That's all. Let's see. Can't be in someone's business if their business wasn't already out there in the streets. True. I missed you too, Chia. Hey P Poppy. Yeah, thumbs up the video, everybody. If you're in here watching it, give the video a big old fat thumbs up. Queen Chelsea, he's been over there. It's just, I always knew something was a little off with them. Okay, I always knew something was a little off. Thank you, Kat. And also, not only is it like, I get tired of the wigs. Don't get me wrong. When I go out the house, sometimes I throw on a wig, but it's hot. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but especially ladies, I don't know about y'all, but between that bra, that mask, and that wig, I don't know which one hotter. So I'm trying to cut some corners as much as I possibly can, honey. Absolutely. Good morning. If I rule the world, child, I had to break that down in syllables, honey. Do you think Brandy and Monica were being shady to each other? I haven't watched it yet, Queen Chelsea. Like I said, I only watched a part of it, so I have to watch it today. I actually fell asleep. On it. Hey, Glam Gal. Hey, Compton. I don't know if I already spoke to you or not. Hey, Divine. Good morning, Javon. Y'all, look, I promise you, it ain't going to always be like this where I don't have anything to talk about. Because we're going to have topics, but I need y'all to be emailing me. Okay? Email me, honey bunnies. Give me some stuff to talk about. I don't care if you got to make some crap up. Well, don't make nothing up. I want to give y'all some legitimate advice, okay? For real. So I just need different things to talk about. Now, one thing we can talk about, everybody who was all up in arms about Niecy Nash marrying, what's the girl's name? She's Jessica somebody, honey. Child, people was just all, especially the men, baby. I guess they got, Niecy Nash got that big old kadonkin that she wagging behind her. So the men thought they had a chance with Niecy Nash, honey. But Niecy Nash, they announced that she actually got married to her female lover. Boo-boo. I mean, I'm talking about she got a whole snack, baby, that she didn't marry, baby. I saw a picture of her wife, and at first glance, one of the pictures, I thought it was a zaddy. Okay, I was like, damn, he fine. I did not know it was a female. The one where she had on that Kango hat and had on that T-shirt. I thought she was giving me all types of zaddy vibes. And then it said Jessica. I was like, hold up. But congratulations. But I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people said that they always knew something was a little. Now I ain't gonna say off, because ain't nothing off about being lesbian if you're a lesbian. But people said they got, those vibes from her back even when she was doing, I forgot the name of that show where they actually redesign your house or whatever. But child, when she got that divorce, Lisa was like, I ain't going back, boo. Marry her a whole woman and a fine one at that. I ain't mad at her. I'm happy for it too, for real. I mean, I'm happy for anybody who finds love and just happy and living in their truth. I mean, that's really all that matters. Yes, her wife looks good. Her wife is fine. Yes, we just chopping it up, Sharon or Sharon. Is it Sharon or Sharon? Is it the first one or the second one? Is it Sharon number one or Sharon number two? How off after 2 whole husbands and 3 children? That's what shook a lot of people. But a lot of people are like that. You have a lot of people who have whole families and are living double lives. I know somebody personally. Not that it's my business, I ain't calling them names, but I know somebody personally right now who's married, has 3 children, and they don't want no woman. Okay. He don't want no woman, but he with her because, he's in the church, and I guess he's afraid of what people will say if he actually does live in his truth. Now, I ain't never seen him get down with the get down, but people talk, but I don't think that man ain't want no dang on woman. Just gonna be real. I mean, but everybody has their reasons as to why they do things. Charmaine said Kirk Franklin. Child, I ain't touching that one. Just plain old tired of men. Just plain old. Deidre, you said it took 50 years. Baby, some people don't come out the closet till they 80, honey. For real. So I guess, it's in their own timing. I'm pretty sure she was Queen Chelsea. Most people, it ain't something they just tried one time and decide this for me. What's going on with Kirk's face? I don't know what is going on with Kirk's face. Something wrong with Kirk Franklin's face, child? What's wrong with Kirk Franklin's face? I ain't checked it out. I haven't noticed. I ain't noticed nothing difference. So what's going on in the world, y'all? Y'all talk. What can we talk about? Let's see. Is anything going on interesting? Let me go to Facebook right quick. See if any news going on with Face in the book, any type of drama. Let me go to TMZ. They usually always got some crazy mess going on their page, honey. Did y'all? What's wrong with Avant? What's going on with Avant? I know a lot of people said there was something going on with Avant. Reason why he was having all of that weight gain and stuff. But what's wrong with Avant? It's looking Jada Pink Smithish. You heard it was a prank. What was a prank? You didn't confuse me, Deidre. What's wrong with his face? Was a prank? What was a prank, honey? What was a prank? Oh, he's skinny now. Okay. Child, that just goes to show I don't really pay attention to the celebrity gossip that much, honey. What was Avant was a prank? Write the whole sentence out so I ain't trying to just, piece together what you're saying, Deidre. Piece it together. I do know one thing. I don't really, like I said, I try not to follow too much of this stuff that goes on with the police brutality stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blinded to it. I do, I don't really dive too deep into it and try to investigate it and all this stuff because it does get a little bit draining. But what I did see on my timeline was that the prosecutors are trying to smear Breonna Taylor's name. I guess they just trying to come up with all this stuff that maybe the girl done did in her past or whatever. Please tell me what they got to do with the price of tea in China. Okay, that's just like if I used to prostitute when I was 21 years old until I was 25. What does that have to do with me today if the police decided they were gonna murder me? If they were just gonna bust up in my house and kill me when I'm sitting on my couch eating some potato chips? What does me doing, me being a prostitute when I was 21 to 25 have to do with that? I just don't get it. Sharon Nobu. Sharon. I didn't even see if you told me whether or not it was Sharon or Sharon. Either way, no, I haven't, baby. I haven't been consistent with the weight loss thing. I wish baby, I would be way skinnier. If I was, honey. Um, let's see. They said it was just made up story about him being okay. It was just a made up story about him being sick. I gotcha. They were saying Avant was at death's door. Wow. Yep, they're trying to make her a co-defendant with her boyfriend. Yes, absolutely. Wow, you said you've lost 120 pounds so far and counting. Baby, I'm telling y'all the truth. Sometimes I look back at my pictures when I had lost a whole bunch of weight and when I was like real hardcore in the gym and exercising. And before I even started going to the gym, I was doing a whole lot of home workouts and just eating right, doing my smoothie cleanses. And when I did a dibble and dabble in keto, girl, I looked at some of them pictures. I sent my sister some of them pictures. She was like, you couldn't tell you nothing. I sure couldn't. Babe, I thought I was the finest thing around here walking, honey. Ooh, I was this close to being able to put on a freaking belly shirt. Okay, this close to being able to put on a belly shirt, baby. You couldn't pay me to put on a belly shirt now, but I'm gonna get back there. I'm gonna get back there. I promise you, because I get so mad when I look at them pictures, honey. I'd be like, what if I would have just stayed on course and just kept doing what I was doing? But you know. Please tell me your secret. Are you talking to Miss Smith up there that lost them 120 pounds? I tell you, the only secret is you got to be consistent and you got to just be motivated. You got to just be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because I promise you, I done tried it 101 times. And the only time that I was actually successful with losing weight was when I looked at myself one day. I was like, no, ma'am, this ain't the move. This ain't the move. So you have to look at yourself and just be sick and tired of being sick and tired one day. And you just gonna do it. Because it really ain't no magic pill. It really ain't no book. I know people out here selling books and telling you this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. I can give you a blueprint. Matter of fact, I can give you a blueprint, sit it down in your face, tell you do this, and this step by step. 1. I can tell you day 2 do this, day 3 do this, day 4 do this. But until you are ready and like serious and like sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're just not gonna be successful. And I'm just telling you the truth. And that's just what it is. After I have my baby, I need your secret. I'm glad I haven't gained any Rona weight, but I haven't lost any either. I can't even blame it on Corona. I can't even blame it on Corona because I was eating bad for Corona. Even popped up, child. Before Corona could even be thought of, I was eating bad. Thank you, Queen. She's like, girl, I wear belly shirts even though I shouldn't. Free the belly. Baby, let me tell y'all what I do sometimes. Sometimes I binge watch plus size girls doing try on hauls. Baby, I pray for the days that I'm confident enough to get on camera and just do some trying on some clothes, baby. Let me tell you, okay? Let me lose about 50 pounds. My 50 pounds, about 50, okay? Baby, who? I get on camera and be doing some try on haul because I love shopping for clothes, baby. Especially when they crew and stuff. I love shopping for clothes, but you couldn't pay me to get on camera. But I love watching these plus size girls. I'm talking about plus size girls who look like me. You know, don't get me wrong. I watch you know the slim chicks. I watch y'all try on hauls and stuff too. But it's just something about seeing a plus size woman being confident and just modeling bathing suits. Some of them even have on these 2 pieces, honey. And I'd be like, baby, I dream of the day I'm that confident to do that. For real. But I need to lose by 50. Can you do a skincare routine? I really don't do much. All I do is use some coconut oil. That's really all I do. I do use African black soap, though. I ordered this African black soap from Amazon, and it is the truth, for real. And I also use peppermint by Dr. Bronner's. Is it Dr. Bronner's? But the peppermint soap, it's the bomb too. That's really all I do, Compton. And I use good old Vaseline on my face too. That's it. I don't do nothing special. I promise I don't. And I lost 10-ish, but that's as far as I can go so far. Hey, that you lost some. Thank you, Deidre. Thank you so much. So let's see what else going on. Let me keep scrolling on TMZ. Let's see. Can somebody say, because I'm not a TikToker. Can somebody tell me what the heck is going on with TikTok? Because I see on TMZ where it says Benadryl makers beg parents to beware of TikTok challenge. I hope these children ain't out here taking Benadryl. Child. Are they out here taking Benadryl? That's one thing my sister keep begging me, download TikTok. No. No, I do not want to download TikTok. I mean, I some of the stuff that people share on Facebook is a little bit funny, but I'm like, it's stupid. So, girl, I can't get in no TikTok. No. Hi, love me. Do you feel insecure about getting older? Absolutely not. No. I'm so blessed. Like I said, I've had a near-death experience, so no, I do not feel insecure about getting older. Absolutely freaking not, honey. No. Thick Chick, do you watch Lovely T? I watch Lovely T sometimes. Yes, I do watch her sometimes. The last video that I seen from Lovely T, I think it was about that haunted lake. I can't think of where it is. I know it's somewhere in Georgia, but that was the last video that I had watched of hers. Some girl took 12 doses of Benny. Oh, Lord have mercy. What the heck is wrong with these chillums? Trying to hallucinate. Hey, Angie. Wow. But yeah, my sister, she's still trying to get me to download TikTok, but it's just not going down, honey. And Niecy Nash's wife, his name is Jessica Betts. I couldn't think of it. I knew it was Jessica something. Let's see. Kanye West. You know what? Do I even want to get into a Kanye West debate or Kanye West topic? I really don't. Baby, look, just stay at the house if you're talking about going to the polls to vote for Kanye West, okay? Kanye West is not going to be your new president. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. You know, you got the right to do what you feel like you want to do, but don't waste your time going to vote for no freaking Kanye West, okay? Just don't. Baby, I'm on live. I'm fine. Call me when you leave. Bye. That was the juice man, honey. That was the juice man. He was calling to make sure I was all right, because y'all know the crackhead on the loose. We don't know what a crackhead at. Yes, I am still doing the travel business, Keisha. I don't think I will ever not be a travel agent. It's just the deals are just too great. And I do think that eventually the travel business will be booming again. So I don't think I could ever not be a travel agent. That's just my opinion. I mean, the deals we get are just too amazing. Let's see. Glad you have you and the Juice Man back. My favorite video, the devil is showing enough busy. The counterfeit $20. Child, I remember that counterfeit 20. I went to that freaking bank. Baby, I remember that like it was yesterday. Went to the bank to get some money. These people gave me the money. I went somewhere else. I can't remember where I had went to pay for something. I do know where. I had went to pay something, and you know those people had the little pins and swiping it, and I know exactly where I had got the money from, y'all. I had just went and got the money out the bank, okay, and it had to, I ain't know had to be. It was a $20 bill that they had gave me from the freaking bank, and I took it back. I'm like, these people just put the pin over this money, because I still had the money in the envelope when I gave it to the people. So you gonna tell me y'all didn't give me no counterfeit 20? Baby, bye. So I don't know if y'all need to go and count y'all whole safe or what y'all need to do, but it's some counterfeit money up in here, boo. But they gave me the money back, but they're gonna tell me next time, babe, next time I need to check the money before I leave. What the heck? I don't just have no random counterfeit pen laying in my car. I was so mad about that, baby. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Sure do. Yes, ma'am, I sure do. Baby, you just bought that up, made me want to just go over there and cuss them folks out again because I still got some money over there in them people bank. Whew. Why? I don't know. I still got money over there in them people bank. Should go take it all out today. Whew. That made me so freaking mad. Like, now you trying to call me a dang on criminal, which lets me know you didn't do what you're supposed to do as the bank teller and swipe that freaking money. Or maybe it was your butt who was riding there slipping counterfeit 20s and you was putting the real 20 in your pocket. I don't know what you was doing. Let me woo-saw. Let me woo-saw. What about them getting rid of cash? How do you feel about that? Getting rid of cash? Who getting rid of cash? Who getting rid of cash, honey? Yeah, they're very out of line for that. I remember it like it was yesterday. For real, Javon. I really do remember it like it was yesterday. So, okay, I'm looking on my timeline and it said fans are pushing for Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia to do a versus battle. Now, that would be dope. Boo-boo. I would not go to sleep on that, okay? I would not go to sleep on that. Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia versus battle? That would be dope. Somebody said, I don't know about this one. I honestly don't remember any Jennifer Hudson songs. Let me look her up. That's kind of true. I can name a couple of Jennifer Hudson songs, but I think Fantasia, she'll mop the flow with it though. I think Fantasia will not mop the flow with Jennifer Hudson. No, that's just me. I don't know about that one. But yeah, Fantasia definitely will mop the flow with a child. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that one? Can you give us some tips about finding work from home job? Keisha, as far as the work from home jobs thing is concerned, I get a lot of people all the time. They message me and they saying I didn't apply to a million jobs. Won't nobody respond back to me. Sometimes it takes a little bit of tweaking to your resume, just a little bit. I don't care where you have worked. I tell people, I don't care if you work with anybody, anything that you've done where you have dealt with a customer before, you have customer service experience. So a lot of times just take a little bit of tweaking to your resume to get, somebody to respond. And sometimes it has nothing to do with your resume. I mean, because like I said, it took me 2 years to get my first response from a work at home company. Okay. 2 years to get my first response. So you really just have to be consistent with applying. And I mean, apply till you can't apply no more. I've also had people who have applied to companies one time, they don't get a response or they don't apply again. And I've had people who have applied 10 times and they finally got a response. So a lot of times you just got to keep applying. Just keep applying, keep applying. They'll see your name. They'll keep seeing your name. They'll be like, you know what, this person really did, they adamant. So I'm going to holler at them. So just be consistent. Just keep applying. It really ain't no secret to it, to be quite honest with you. Just have to keep applying and just stay consistent with it and just tweak your resume just a little bit. Do you still take the black seed oil? Yes, every day. Every single day. I thought I had it sitting next to me, but it's actually over there on my bookshelf. And it's still just as nasty as the day I first took it, honey. But yes, I still take it. Maya versus Sierra. Does Maya have a lot of hits though? I mean, I'm trying to think of drop some Maya songs in the comments. And that ain't no shade. Because I used to listen to Maya back in the day, but I can't. If you told me right now, you would blow my head off if I couldn't name one Maya song. I'm gonna be dead, honey. Do you need a desktop or a laptop to work from home? It really doesn't matter. I mean, I personally would get a laptop. Just do not get a Chromebook. Okay, do not get a Chromebook at all. Period. Don't even look at a Chromebook. I have what I'm talking to y'all on right now is I have a MacBook, which is a laptop. I have a 13-inch MacBook, and this is an iMac. Now, I will say don't really get a Mac computer because a lot of these companies aren't compatible with Apple. So just get a regular HP, whoever else, Toshiba, whatever computer. Just don't look at no Chromebook because they're not going to work for nothing. I finally work from home. I started watching your vids about work from home years ago. I'm happy. That's awesome. Case of the X. Okay, that's one right there. Okay, that used to be my jam. Case of the X. Falling. Okay, Best of Me. Ooh, Lady Marmalade. Okay. Free. Moving on. Okay. I got y'all. I feel y'all. Casual. Check the description box for my link to my work at home website. All of the jobs that are hiring right now on the website, and also make sure y'all join the Work at Home Lounge family. Everybody that's in here, click the links in the description box and join the Work at Home Lounge, and also go to my website. That's where all the jobs and stuff are located. If you try to join the Work at Home Lounge, make sure your page is not new. Make sure you have a picture, and make sure you answer all 3 of the questions, or you're going to be denied. Okay, that's pretty much it, baby. We keeps it popping over there in the Work at Home Lounge. All right. I'm glad you do love the lounge, Vine Trees. It's awesome sauce. It is a no-nonsense group over there. Ain't no scamming over there at all, honey. It's just all work at home, just networking and talking and congregating together. Period. I would have been shot dead if somebody told me that the name of a Maya song. I just had a brain fart right then. Brain fart. Honey, just gonna keep it real. Let me keep scrolling on Facebook, see if they got any more stuff to talk about, honey. Cause that's why I told y'all I was missing for a long time, because I ain't had nothing to talk about. And I ain't want to come on here and bore y'all, for real. I did not want to come on here and bore y'all. Period. Let's see. Y'all give me some topics. Post up in the comments, because if I don't see something, y'all can post something and I can talk about it or whatever. But child, I'm telling you, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, honey. Just running out of stuff to talk about. I cannot bore y'all. You sure? Are you sure? Will you do any more thrifting videos, vlogs? Be cool. Now, if I were to live in another city, I probably would. But the thrift stores in my area, baby, they are absolute trash. Okay? They don't have, first of all, they're high as a kite now. Okay? I feel like I'm shopping in the mall when I go in the thrift store. And I refuse to pay markup price for somebody then farted in and then had they mustard armpits in. I just can't do it. Okay? I can't do it. I'm not gonna pay what I would pay going in Rainbow or Ross for somebody then farted in. I just can't do it. No, no negativity. Not gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Angie. Hey, Dana. Hey, Dana, how are you? Help us new people with these pre-tips. Pre-tips of what, honey? Pre-tips? What you mean? Buntree said I work part-time at Belk. We have great clearance. Belk had a bomb sale on their website a couple of days ago, about a week or so ago. I think it was like 80% off or something like that. What you said, Javon? How can someone be a great dad but a bad boyfriend? That's a question for the juice man. That's a question I guess would be for the juice man, because I don't know. Angie, I really don't do a lot to my skin. Like I was telling somebody else that asked earlier, all I do is I do use African black soap. I also use Dr. Bronner's that peppermint bar. I do use that on my face. I use good old fashioned petroleum jelly and coconut oil. That's really it. And I also use some shea butter from time to time, but I really prefer just coconut oil. I don't do much, for real. Baby Ethernet, I don't live far from Childersburg. Yeah, Roll Tide is all I can say. Roll Tide. Pre-tips. I'm in trucking school. I don't know. You said give you some pre-tips. Trucking school. Oh, pre-trips. Pre-trips, you had confused me. Help us new people with these pre-trips. What is a pre-trip? I'm still confused. What is that? Drew Hill versus Jodeci would be a good battle. Yeah. Drew Hill. Didn't 112 do a battle with somebody? Who did was it 112 and somebody else? It looks like my thing is freezing. If it cut off, y'all know Comcast they ain't never gonna be crap. So if it cut off, just know Comcast just don't like me being great. That's it and that's all. But yeah, I don't know what a pre-trip is. You bought any more of those pretty plants? I haven't. And let me tell you, the house plants that I had to get rid of them. Let me tell you why. Gnats, baby. Okay, I was fighting gnats, and I can't stand no bugs. Okay, I cannot stand bugs, and I was fighting gnats like it was nobody's business, and I couldn't get rid of them. So they had to go. Okay. But I have plenty of plants outside. Like I got 8 double knockout rose bushes that are going down my walkway. I have a lot of crepe myrtles. I have elephant ears. I love elephant ears. I have some of those on my back patio. But yeah, the house plants, I can't do the house plants no more. It's too they bring too many gnats. I can't. I know people tell you remedies and stuff to pour inside of it to keep the gnats away, but it's way too many gnats, fungus gnats. I can't do it. I haven't watched The Walking Dead in I don't know how long. Last I heard, Rick was dead, honey. I don't know who else dead, what they got going on. I ain't watched The Walking Dead in so long. It got boring after a while. Can I still get travel agent info and come on? Yes, you can, Pamela. Absolutely. Message me on Facebook. Thank you, Khadijah. Please plan a trip for the lounge members, a cruise or a tropical island. Baby, it's going to be a while before y'all. I guess that's another thing we can talk about, honey, really quickly. So I'm going to go through some of the rest of these questions, but y'all can chime in and then we can hop back on it. How comfortable with the COVID-19 situation going on? How comfortable are you guys traveling right now? When I say traveling, I'm talking about cruising, Vegas. I know 2 people who went to Vegas. Not saying they got it in Vegas, okay? But I know 2 people who went to Vegas and came back with the coronas. Okay, 2 had to be on 14-day quarantine, came back and tested positive for that corona, boo. So, I mean, how do y'all feel about just traveling at this particular point in time? About a month and a half ago, the Juice Man and I, we didn't have to go stay in a hotel, but my air conditioner had went out, baby, and it was about 100 and 100. It felt like about 2,000 degrees that day, and I had a lot of stuff to do. I had a doctor's appointment that I had to go to the next day here in town, so I couldn't go down my mama's house. I could have went over to my sister's house, but my sister got a husband and children, and I really wasn't trying to be over there. We could have went over to Juice Man mom's house, but the Juice Man mom, his auntie was there, his cousin was there, his brother was there, so I wasn't really trying to be in a house full of grown folk. So we went and got a hotel. I was so uncomfortable in that hotel, honey. I ain't never been that uncomfortable. I used to love, I'm a travel agent, okay? I love going and staying in these hotels, getting upgrades and all this different stuff. But that particular day, number one, I felt like it was too much of a chore. I bought my own pillowcases, my own sheets, because I've heard a lot of horror stories about how these the housekeepers and stuff, they're not cleaning these rooms like they really should. And I don't know about in your area, but you probably should check this. A lot of these hotels are actually using some of the rooms for people who work with COVID-19 patients. I guess a lot of them aren't really comfortable going home, so they might leave the hospital or the nursing home or wherever they are, and they go and stay in a hotel to keep from going home to their family. And I don't know. I just, I ain't comfortable. I just ain't comfortable. Child, I took so much disinfectant stuff, and it just felt like I was moving, honey. It felt like I was moving into me a new place because I had to take so much with me. I just could not get jiggy. But as far as a cruise, I went on a cruise last year. My very first cruise, me and my mom. My mom enjoyed it. I did not think my mom was going to enjoy that cruise, and she had so much fun. And we were planning to go on another one. I just can't see myself on a float, a petri dish in the middle of the ocean. I just can't get jiggy with it. Also, all these new rules that they have with the cruise ships and stuff now, because The buffet, that was one of the things people loved about going cruising, the food and all this other stuff. You're not going to be able to serve yourself. You go to the bathroom, it's going to be somebody standing in the bathroom handing you soap, because people are nasty. Okay, people go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, don't wash their hands. It just don't sound fun to me no more. It just don't. But y'all let me know in the comments, are you comfortable with traveling now? Are you comfortable going and staying in hotels and all this other stuff? Let me know. People keep saying that Monica can't sing. Child. India Arie versus Alicia Keys. Gnats are the words, you have to starve them. I can't do it. What type of modem do you have for your internet? Do you have? I have Comcast, Angie. It's trash. Okay. I have Comcast. That's all I can say. Comcast. Hey, Miss Barbara. How are you? I was watching Miss Barbara. No lie. The other day, I went back to your channel and I was watching one of your old cooking videos. Like an old cooking video that you did. I can't remember which one it was. I be going back and watching your videos all the time, Miss Barbara. Royal said no traveling for me. I ain't gonna say no traveling, because it's like, ever since I became a travel agent, I just love like road trips and different stuff like that. But right now, I'm not comfortable. I'm just not. You are the reason I got a back room with plants, 2 peace lilies, 1 English ivy. The peace lily is what was full of gnats. Shahara. It was the peace lily that was full of gnats. Also, my snake plant was full of gnats. I couldn't get jiggy. They had to go. I set them outside for a while, but they wasn't gonna survive out there. Baby Ethan says I'm only doing road trips, long distance driving, hotels are fine. I'm not comfortable at all. These extra roads need to chill the hell out. I'm trying to move out of the country, but Canada is closed, so I'm stuck here. Ain't traveling nowhere. Canada's doing really, really good, I've heard. And hey, by the way, Centrality, I know I'll be mispronouncing your name too. I'm questioning the cruise I have booked for January. Ariel, hopefully things are a little bit different in January. They are saying that they're going to be more strict when it comes to testing and stuff. They say you're going to have a negative COVID test within the last, couple of days. So you're going to have to get tested about 3-4 days before you go. And you're going to have to prove that you tested negative for the corona. You also going to have to do, of course, temperature checks before you get on the boat. They said they're not letting anybody on the boat that's over, 70 some years old. I guess they're too high risk right now until they get a vaccine or something. So they said it's going to be a lot of changes. A lot of changes. Avantri said we canceled our girls' trip to NYC. I was talking about in the future. Nothing now. I'm not comfortable traveling right now. My uncle was supposed to be moving down here for Labor Day from New York. He comes down here every single year for the 4th of July. This is the first 4th of July in my 35 years of living that I don't remember him coming. It was just too much going on. And also they had told them that anybody because Alabama is a hot spot right now, especially with the University of Alabama. These chilling they around here just having all kind of parties, doing all this nasty drinking and probably bonging off each other. So I ain't no telling what they're doing, but they have so many new cases at the University of Alabama right now. So Alabama is a hot spot. We have thousands of new cases every single freaking day. First of all, people don't want to wear no mask. They don't want to social distance. They feel like their rights are being infringed upon. I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm sick of dealing with COVID-19. Just wear the dang on mask. That's really all I got to say about that whole situation right there. It's draining at this point. And y'all know introverts, we love to be in the house. We love social distancing ourselves from people. But at this point, we sick of COVID-19, honey. We want to go out the house. Shit. Have some interaction with something. And we ain't even like that. I promise my trip to Missouri was not what I remembered as a kid. I'm over it. And if I rule the world, I would not be traveling unless it's an emergency. In some places, the hotels are housing the homeless as well. I've heard that as well. I can do something like a day trip, but I don't like extended stays. Thomas said, this is true. My sister works in healthcare and some hotels specifically cater to them. so they have a place to stay away from family. Yes. I pray that everyone stays safe. So do I, Dana. I remember your Comcast video. So funny. Child, look, I know y'all be like, why your internet keep going out, baby? I got Comcast. It is horrible, honey. I am so sorry. I am so freaking sorry. Child. Cruise won't be operating at full capacity. The buffets will no longer be self-serve. The muster drill will be more virtual. Carnival is coming out with 2 mega ships, which will allow more distance. Are you getting a vaccine? That is laughable, John. No. Hell no. No, sorry. But you know the crazy thing about the whole vaccine situation, family? And I want y'all to chime in the comment section as well. This is a good topic. For those of you that work outside of the home, and for those of you who have small children that are in school, the word on the street is when this vaccine come out, we already know that it can take, up to 5 years for them to get a safe vaccine. Okay. They've only been working on this for a couple of months. They said that once they get this vaccine, that it's going to be possible. They're going to try to possibly make it mandatory for people who, I guess it will really depend on the company, the owners of the company, if they would want to make it mandatory for their employees to get vaccinated. But I did hear that public schools will try to make it mandatory for the students to be vaccinated. Y'all know how the kids have to have they vaccination slip before they can come to school. If they ain't had this shot, they got to go get this shot before they can come back to school. Word on the street is that they're going to try to make the kids be vaccinated before they can return to school. What do y'all think about that? Will you be homeschooling your children then, especially now with all this virtual learning that's going on? How do you feel about homeschooling your children? Some people thought that they wanted to do it in the beginning, and now they're just so frustrated with it that they want to send the kids back to school. But how do you feel about them trying to force you to get a vaccine and make your kids get one before they let them come back to school? But I don't trust it at all. Yeah, I've never liked the whole vaccination situation. I just no. Hi William, so glad I caught you live. This Darian Georgia boy would like to thank you for your original recipe of the banana pudding. You are very welcome, William. You can thank my daddy for that, boo. My daddy did not like no the box pudding and all that stuff, so he always taught me how to make the banana pudding from scratch. So you are very, very welcome. Shout out to my daddy for that. Shout out to my daddy. I was always suspicious about buffets, especially when I saw me and the juice man were talking about this the other day. It's amazing how now that I think back on the buffets, I can't believe we used to go and eat at buffets like this. I don't even feel comfortable going to a buffet no more. People was nasty back then, honey. And you picking up the spoon and it's just buffets are gonna be a thing of the past. They said they finna bring back the drive-in theaters. Kay Ivy is the devil. Why do you think that, Jeremy? People put their hands in the salad. People did a whole lot of nasty stuff when it came to them buffets. Damon said I'm an introvert, but I'm sick of being stuck at home too. Yes. I don't take the flu shot either. My dad took the flu shot, and also my uncle took the flu shot, and for whatever reason, they got sicker. Okay, they end up catching the flu, and they felt like they was gonna freaking die after they had got that flu shot. So that's one thing that scared me away from ever getting a flu shot. Hey, Brownstone, how are you? Case Lug said ain't nobody taking that vaccine. Exactly. It's a couple people who said they taking it. It's some people who already are doing the testing for it. They've taken the trial. So some people are taking it, honey. Some people say they can't wait. Don't trust it. I ain't taking no vaccine, not me. Using me as a test dummy. No ma'am, homeschooling my child. My kids will not get no vaccine. I'm telling y'all, when this vaccine come about, they're gonna try to finagle their way into making people some type of way to make people take it. For real. That's my personal opinion. They're gonna make it a part of the personal. Yes, that's what I think. The personal immunization record. Which has to be up to date, or your child can't go to school when there's an outbreak. Yeah. Charmaine said, I don't want to take it, but I'm sure my job will make me. Charmaine, where my mom used to work, they actually, like, for example, the flu shot, a lot of those people were against the flu vaccine, but if they wanted to continue working at that company, they had to get it. They're just like a lot of, the healthcare workers. A lot of those people are against vaccines, but if you want to continue to be a nurse, if you want to continue to be a CNA, a doctor, whoever, you have to get the vaccine. Jeremy said, I stopped eating at buffet when my chicken was bloody at Golden Corral. I'm not putting no chip in me. Now, definitely no chip, Deborah. Definitely not getting no chip, honey. Definitely not messing with no chip. Oh, you're in healthcare, Charmaine. I knew it had to be something like that. I knew it had to be something like that. When you're a nurse working in the hospital, yeah, they make you get them. Tangi, hopefully that's how you pronounce your name. She said she worked in the administration office and they made them get it. Word on the street is they made the people who work in the kitchen and stuff get it. They made the people who work in the kitchen get it. Oh, it was Jagged Edge and 112 that did the versus battle. Okay, I knew it was 112 and somebody. Company said, I believe they already had a vaccine ready before they announced Corona. Child, look, Corona was around for a while. Now, Corona did have another name. Well, no, it was always Corona. I guess it was a different number or whatever, but apparently this is a different strand or something, child. I don't know. All I know is it's a mess, honey. I don't know what they done created, boo, okay? What they done conjured up in this lab, but baby, it's a beast, okay? Y'all effed up when y'all did this, for real. Y'all effed up when you did this. I don't even think they was anticipating it being this bad. Whoever doctored this up in the lab, I don't believe they anticipated this. Just being real. Yeah, there are older forms of Corona. Yes, different strains. Let's see. Scrolling on the book to see what's going on. People are stupid. I'm just scrolling on Facebook, and this dang news article said a man was arrested for going through the Taco Bell drive-thru buck naked and said that his clothes was in the dryer. Child, he was 61 years old. Baby, bad. People are crazy as hell, honey. That's why, child, you just gotta pray every day. And y'all, please tell me why R. Kelly still think he finna get out of jail, baby. But you got charges from Hill to Timbuk and the two. Please tell me why you think you finna get out the slammer-dammer, okay? This man really think he finna go home, boo. Talking about something because of the coronavirus in the jail. Baby, it's worse on the outside. You don't want to be out here with us? No. Honey, they talking about baby bad. He really think he finna go home, y'all. I can't believe this. And y'all know he got beat up in his jail cell the other day. They said an inmate, say R. Kelly was sitting on the side of his bed, and they had been on lockdown or whatever, because you got these people who be outside the prison protesting, talking about let R. Kelly out of jail. And apparently whoever this man is, he just got tired of it. He didn't beat him up because he was a chomo. They said the man was just tired constantly being on lockdown, so he went to R. Kelly's cell and started whamming in his head, child. Devil said he still think he can fly. He better show us, okay? Show us that you think you can fly. R. Kelly almost stabbed with a pen by an inmate that allegedly attacked him. That's crazy. Now, I don't condone nobody beating nobody up in jail. That's crazy. But yeah, hopefully he fought back. That's really all I can say. Hey, Jay Parrish, how are you? It has been a long time. See, I'm loving this, y'all, but we're going to eventually have stuff to talk about. I'm going to have a whole list of stuff we can talk about, and it's the stream just going to flow. I've been on here almost an hour already. Thick Chick, do you think this is a form of population control? In a way. I do think it probably had a lot to do with I ain't gonna say the election. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Now, that's another thing me and the Juice Man gonna do. We're gonna get on here and we're gonna be doing a lot of conspiracy videos and stuff. Because, baby, he had me on the flow yesterday, honey, where he was talking about a lot of these celebrities and stuff that, they have to do certain things in order to be in the industry, especially when you're going to these house parties and different stuff like that. We probably go live maybe tomorrow if he's feeling up to it, and do a conspiracy video, because baby, he had me really like scratching my head with a lot of these conspiracies that he was talking. Well, he said ain't no conspiracy. He said it's just the truth. So I guess we're gonna see. I want to become a travel agent. How do I do that? Message me on Facebook, Jackie. My name is Tywana Smith on Facebook. If you go to the link in the description box for the Work at Home Lounge, I am one of the administrators, of course. So you can find me from that page, Tywana Smith. What are your thoughts on people still hooking up during this time? Thomas, I will say, you can't really stop your life. My sister is actually one of those people who still to this day, her and her husband be going out, sitting out in these restaurants and things with their mouth all open, eating food and stuff. I ain't comfortable doing it, okay? Now, I ain't going to say me and the juice man haven't gone out and gotten takeout a time or two, because we have. But I've been doing a whole lot of cooking, because you got to remember that juice man is high risk. And I was also diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. I always like to say diagnosed. I like to say I don't have it, okay? I like to believe that God has healed my body, but I was also diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. So I try to be as careful as I possibly can. I'm just not comfortable doing it, but you can't just stop living your life. So I don't think anything is wrong with people still dating. But it need to be somebody I done already know or whatever. Okay, I already knew. But you got folks out here going meeting up with folks that don't know and just random hookups and things. I don't know where you been. I don't know where you been. So, but I guess you just got to be careful and pray. That's all you can do. Why is R. Kelly requesting free things, free world things, like he's living in an extended stay hotel? I don't think he realized that he there for the long haul. I think he's still in denial. He think he coming home, boo. He think he coming home. Well, one reason I think she is the devil is because she willfully allowed the execution of Nathaniel Woods, who was an innocent man. I do remember that story, Jeremy. I do remember that story. That was horrible. I do remember that. I remember that night like it was yesterday. I do. Hi, Adrena Cotter. Thank you so much, boo. I love you too. Thank you, Ann. What's a conspiracy you believe? Let's see. A conspiracy that I believe. I do believe in the Illuminati. A lot of people think that's a conspiracy, but I do believe in the Illuminati. I do think that's a thing. Okay. I do think the people who are in these industries and stuff. I do think that there is somebody who's, kind of like a puppet master. I do believe that. So I guess that's one thing that I believe. I do believe in the Illuminati. Javon said, yes, I have lupus, so I'm being very careful. Absolutely. You can't be too careful, in my opinion. Deidre says she's on a personal travel ban. I feel you. And like I said, me being a travel agent is hard, because I be seeing deals and stuff and I be like, oh my God, for example, y'all, now this ain't me spilling no travel agent secrets. This is just what it is. Y'all, it was freaking airline tickets for like $12, okay? From here to you can go to freaking Bangkok if you want to, $12, okay? But who? Wasn't nobody going over there? Wasn't nobody going to, out of the country? Wasn't nobody? They're just like Vegas. You can hop on a plane round trip flight to Vegas for $32, okay? $33. But ain't nobody going nowhere. Well, at the time, you got people that's traveling more now. But like when all this stuff had first started going on, baby, they was giving them plane tickets away. Also, hotel rooms in Vegas. I'm talking about at the Venetian, places like that. These rooms were like including the resort fee, because when you go to Vegas, you automatically get a resort fee. Some of these rooms and like these, I'm talking about like upgraded freaking suites, presidential suites, under $100, boo. I'm telling you, for real. It was bad at one point, but they starting to pick up now. So yeah, but it was hard, but I can't. I'm just not comfortable, and I'm trying not to be one of those people when I see somebody cough automatically thinking they got that stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, when I see somebody especially when they be hawking and stuff, and they just be like, if you sick, you need to stay at the crib. I don't know. Do you got some of your folk? Like, do you need some water? Are you sick, honey? That's why I try to stay out the way, because I'm telling you, in flu season finna come up, family. We already know flu season finna come up and folks finna show up, be right here hawking and coughing and baby, it's about to get worse, honey. It's about to get worse before it get better. Shoot, if you live in California, Vegas is only $20. All you have to do is hop on a bus. Right, Tamika. You know, Vegas is right next door to California. Child, I'm telling you, folks be like, oh. And I can't stand people who cough and they just be coughing, ain't covering their mouth. I don't get it. Like, is it not a natural instinct that when you cough to cover your mouth? You got some people that just be coughing, and y'all know that stuff, especially when you cough hard, you know that stuff flying. As I said it in one of your uploads, I had COVID-19. This ain't what you want. Stay away, people. Yes. Like I said, I know several people in my personal life who have passed away. Hey, friend. Hey, sis. How are you doing? Terion, how you living? How we living, boo? I done been on here over an hour, y'all. 65 minutes. Y'all, just imagine how long we gonna be on this thing when I start having topics to talk about. Boo-boo. Y'all ain't ready for Thick Chick. Thick Chick is bike, okay? Thick Chick is bike, boo. Thick Chick is bike. I told you I ain't had nothing to talk about, but I can do the live. I miss you more. I can do the live videos. Now, we can sit here, we can talk trash all day and all nights, honey. Y'all know I work from home. I told y'all I don't be having anything to do. I done updated my blog. I'm going to do some work later because today, I was finna say today, Monday. That's another thing. I be losing track of my days. Today, Tuesday. So, child, I ain't going to tell y'all I can come on later, but I might. I'm saying y'all just wait till I get me some topics to talk about, girl. We go boo-boo. Boo-boo. It's going to be on like a donkey to the cone, honey. Thick Chick, what do you think about the election? I already talked about that. All I can say is pray, okay? Just get out there and vote. Just make your vote count. Period, point blank, exclamation point. What's going to happen is what's going to happen, okay? But we do need Cheeto to be gone. That's just my opinion. We need Cheeto to be gone. Hey, Krista. I am good. How are you? I had a cousin that had it and her fingernails falling off and hair falling out. Now, her fingernails falling off from the corona? Did you hear about the Sweetie Pie story? Yes, I talked about that in my last live. That's crazy. Yes, I did hear about the Sweetie Pie situation. But I always thought that man was crazy. For real. I always thought that something was wrong with that man. Like on everything. With his big old kadunky. Okay, them wide hips. He got woman hips. I always thought something was wrong with that man. Always. Sure did. I'm talking about he got some wide hips, honey. Just wide as all outside. Hips wider than mine. Child, thick. I hear thick. I was watching Funky Dinevah's video where he was like, he said they gonna have fun with him in jail. Give me that Dunkin' Button, them big old legs. I ain't too proud to beg, okay? Oh, yes. There's somebody gonna have a time in the land with them cheeks, okay? A time in the land with them cheeks. And I don't wish nothing bad on nobody because it's not the type of personality that I have. But for you to sit there and have done what you have done, and basically you have, your family ain't gonna, of course they're not the same since his death, but just they have to live every day knowing that you were the cause of that. And not only that, you had word on the street that you had $1 million policy on your mama, Miss Robbie. So, baby, was she next? Okay, was she next? I don't even know. How do you spell your first? Tywa, 2 N's and an A. I don't even know if I could. I know that's my child, but how can I support you in jail? You know, visiting you or whatever, knowing that you did what you did. I'm gonna have to write you off from the family. Real talk. Couldn't even get the money. Exactly, Jim was too dumb to get the money. Thank you, Lisa. I had a blind date that had hips and a booty bigger than mine. No, ma'am. Ooh. And Dana, this ain't me trying to be funny. When it comes to a man who got some big old hips, sometimes that's just how you built up. But no, what I'm gonna do? I know. I don't want nobody with no hips. That's just like I couldn't date a man who looked in the mirror more than I look in the mirror. Like you more conscious about, how your eyebrows and stuff shape more than I am. Like what? No ma'am, no ham, no Pam, no Sam. I can't get jiggy. Let's see what else is going on. I don't think nothing else going on, y'all. Ain't nothing else going on. For real, for real. Let's see. I'm just scrolling, trying to see if anything else is going on. It don't look like it, y'all. He is 6 smiling in his mugshot. Yes, crazy. Cuckoo for what I like to call Cocoa Puffs. Oh, of course. Everybody's talking about Usher Raymond, honey. And I guess he didn't knock some woman up named Jen Kuchiki or Kuchiki, whoever her name is. Okay. I'm talking about people is up in arms about it. Apparently I don't know if she's an older woman or what. But all I can say is he definitely has a type, honey. He definitely has a type. But he having a baby, honey, by some woman. By some woman, honey. Don't really care. Hey SJ, about to watch the playback way back. Awesome, because I'm about to get up off here. I've been on here over an hour. And I ain't really got much to talk about. Post office stuff. What about that, Javon? Now, one something I am thinking about doing, y'all, I need to buy me a table because I want to do some stand-up like reviews and stuff where I'm standing up. Where I'm actually standing up and stuff. So, but that'll be on my other channel. For those of you that don't know, I do have another channel, Thrifting Thick Chick. That's where me and the Juice Man did all our taste test videos, that type of thing over there on the Thrifting Thick Chick channel. Hey Peach, how are you? I read she was only 37, but she looked at least 64. Oh my God, Isha B, you just made me gag. She's only 37. That's crazy. But family, look, when I be posting for real, email is in the description box. axthickchick@gmail.com. Hey Peach, if I didn't already speak, I'm sorry, I think I did. But if anybody needs, like I said, if y'all want me and Juice Man to do some videos on advice videos or whatever, hit me up at the email in the description box down below. Don't forget, if you are looking for a work at home job, join the Work at Home Lounge in the description box. Go over to my Work at Home website. I also have an email list that's on my blog, www.wahjobqueen.com. Sign up to the email list. Anytime I get any new leads, I do send out emails. And a lot of times some of these jobs are really like what we call short fuse jobs. So you got to apply immediately as you get the link because they'll be gone just like that. So sign up to the email newsletter. Only I will have access to your email, and I don't spam you. The only thing I send you is new job leads to your email. Okay. How do you get over fear of showing yourself on camera? I want to start a channel. You just got to do it, boo. You just got to do it. I'm telling you, your fear of being on camera, I can't just tell you, just get over it. How about just practicing? Okay. Practice, post a couple of videos, put them on private where only you watch it. And then, you can, I guess kind of get over it a little bit that way. But hey, Sassy Plus Size Queen, and I thank y'all for joining me on this live. Check out the description box down below for, like I said, the work at home job situation and all of that jazz. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I need to get up off of him. Where'd you get those lights behind you? They're gorgeous. I got them from Amazon, boo. Amazon, and they're just called string lights or something like that. Just string lights. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all in my next live video. Bye, family.